look what I've got, French press coffee lovers. I'm doing an unboxing today of the brand new Espro P3 French press. If you're a French press coffee lover, and you know I am, and you know we are here at FrenchPressCoffee.com, you may have seen the Espro P5. We talked about it here, and it's a little more pricey than the P3. So if you're looking to get into an Espro press, and these are award-winning, by the way, this is a good way for you to get in without spending as much money as you would spend on the other Espro offerings. So I'm going to do an unboxing of the 18-ounce P3. I also have the 32-ounce here, but we're going to unbox the 18-ounce today. Let's get into it. I haven't opened this up yet, so let's see what it's like. Let me show you guys the packaging. Dig it, like the color. I like Espro's overall just kind of way of presenting themselves. I think it's really cool. So we open it up and you've got sort of this little, it's almost like it's like a drawing almost. It's just mimicking the French press, and boom, sticking right out there is the top of your press, and it says Espro. Kind of cool. Let's open it. Ooh, let's see what we have. But it's really nicely packed, which is honestly a big deal because I don't know about you guys, but I'm not really crazy about opening and finding broken stuff. So it's nicely packed. Let's open up to avoid suffocation. The usual, if you don't know this by now, I don't know. I mean, you should know, but still. All right, anyway, putting that aside, this is the Espro P3. And on first pickup, like, it's really light. It doesn't feel bad in any way, but it's definitely a lot more light, I can tell you that. And the reason that it's lighter is because this is a plastic cage. This is an all plastic cage. On the P5, it was a metal cage. And let me grab one actually. Check it out. So there's the P5. And yeah, there's a big difference in weight between the two of these kind of immediately. Here's the cool thing right off the bat. And I know this because I know the P5, but the P3 has this same really unique locking option, which is really cool. So I dig that. I really like that, honestly, because I love this. Like, this is the coolest thing ever. So I just locked it in, and look at that. Like, I'm not gonna lose and break my French press. That's a big deal. Let's pull it open. So what do we have? Instructions. Ooh, hey, cool. Filters. So this is a big deal because it's nice to have the paper filters. You don't have to use them, but if you're looking to really filter the heck out of your coffee, that's the way to do it. And what do we have here? These two patented filters let through great taste and aroma and block grit. Twist to unlock and separate. And some French instructions. It is a French press, right? So if we unlock, we're going to find that we have two filters. But this is still something that I just think is very, very cool. 9 times finer, 12 times finer right here. And so this just leads to the coffee being filtered even more than most French presses. That nice, tight silicone seal. You can use the paper filters if you want. And what else? That's really it, guys. You got a sticker, but not a whole lot else to be found there. I mean, I know as far as an unboxing goes, there's not a whole lot for me to show you guys here. But the big deal is that the P3 is going to come in at a much lower cost than the P5. So if you've been looking to get into an Espro press, maybe you didn't want to spend as much money, P3 is going to be a good way to do that. So like really the biggest difference here between the P3 and the P5, when you come right down to it, is just that you've got this plastic cage. You still get the really thick, durable glass carafe that you also got in the P5. You get the same great filtering options. The bare minimum of plastic, when you really come right down to it, is going to touch your coffee and the water used to make your coffee. It's primarily just going to be your filter. That really nice locking mechanism on the carafe, which I also really dig. Honestly, that's like the coolest thing that I've seen in a French press in like years. I was blown away by the P5. I love that it's on the P3. That is just a super cool feature. So really, when you come right down to it, you're not sacrificing almost anything. And the cost is really great. About $39 to get into the P3, and this is the 18 ounce. Compare that with the P5 18 ounce, you're gonna spend about $59. And if you were gonna spend $59 on the P5, you could actually just upgrade and get the 32-ounce P3 for about 59 bucks as well. So you could be able to make an even bigger carafe of French press coffee for roughly the same price as what you would spend getting a P5. Either way, you're going to get a really great French press, but I dig the P3. This is also really new, by the way, so if you're looking to pick this up or any other Espro press, make sure to go to FrenchPressCoffee.com. Just pop over there, check out our store. That's where you can find this and a whole heck of a lot of other French press coffee items, because that's what we do best here at FrenchPressCoffee.com. So make sure to watch for other videos, guys, on the Espro presses and everything French Press Coffee, coming to you from FrenchPressCoffee.com. If you have questions, comments, and all that other good stuff, find us here, find us on your favorite social media network, and at FrenchPressCoffee.com. And as a super sweet bonus, if you pick up an Espro press at FrenchPressCoffee.com for a limited time, you're going to get a handmade wooden spoon. And you might say, well, okay, Brian, it's a wooden spoon, so what? And I would tell you, this spoon is awesome, man. Here's the reason this is awesome. I have one of these. Here's the reason it's awesome. First of all, it's handmade. That's really cool. Second of all, it's wood. And that's a big deal, guys. And here's the reason why. Stirring inside of a nice glass carafe, like the one that's on the Espro P3, if you're using metal, stop doing that. Literally stop. Go to FrenchPressCoffee.com, get yourself an awesome new French press, and get one of these handmade wooden spoons, because what you're going to do, guys, is you're going to scratch your carafe or you're going to break it. Just don't use metal inside your French press. So that's why it's awesome. That's why I'll tell you guys, this is more than just a spoon, okay? This is a cool added item and something that's going to add a little bit of flavor, a little bit of flair to your buying process at FrenchPressCoffee.com. It's a cool thing. And again, like I say, it fits perfectly in your French press and it's not going to break it. And the best part is it's free. It's free. Come on. That's all you need to know, right? Everybody loves free stuff. Believe me, don't break your French press, guys. It's the worst, saddest thing. Short of turning this upside down and breaking that, breaking it with your spoon is the other worst thing you could possibly do.
Well, if you liked that video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any more highly caffeinated videos. And if you do, I'll give you a great coffee quote. Go on. I'll wait. There you go. Thank you so much. And now for the quote. Coffee is definitely my cup of tea.